There'll be a little bit of unusual smoke coming off of this because I put a little bit of oil on it yesterday and I forgot to put my name in the bottom of it.
Why? How
Yeah.
come you put oil on it?
What do you mean? That's what I've been putting on all my pieces.
Oh, you mean oil on the piece of wood?
Yeah, no, not the burning thing. Let's see if I can sand it a little bit first. So, Blair, when it comes to prices, are you setting the price or are they setting the price?
No, I am.
Okay. Do they get a commission or something?
They aren't charging me anything to be in their shop, and so they are going to take 30% of what I charge.
Yep. So you put an extra 30% on top of your normal price?
Yeah, something like that. And see that the normal price for me though is $0, and yeah,
0 and 30% is
yeah. I've never sold my stuff, so
well. How long did it take you to make? So each piece, how long did it take you to make?
oh, I don't know. I usually say like an hour.
So how much do you value your time as per hour?
$300 an hour.
Well, there you go. There's your price.
Yeah, I'll never sell anything.
Yeah, I'm sitting on that bench too, I think.
Yeah, I'll figure something out. I mean, I don't want to be overpriced because otherwise it's going to sit there, and I don't want to underprice myself either because I want to help them make some money, you know?
Yep. And can I just say something that Robbo said to me yesterday too, right? Don't underprice yourself, because if you get famous and you try and bump your prices up because you're famous, you might not sell much. Do you know what I mean? So if you keep your prices reasonably high, do you get where I'm coming from?
Yeah.
What's going on, Robbo?
Oh, I'm just farting around.
Thought I could hear something. I didn't want to say anything, though. Alrighty, Vegemite. He's copying something, or he's writing something down. Sorry.
So, what's that?
All right, you just go about your business. Ooh, that's soft wood.
Ooh, that thing is hot.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it's a bloody good machine, that one.
Yeah, it works excellent.
Do you end up going through tips a lot?
If you're too heavy-handed, you will, yeah. But not generally, no. I've got 3 different grades of wire, and obviously the thinner one will break really quickly, so I tend not to use that too much. Just go with the thicker stuff.
Gotcha. Okay, I'm going to mute myself because my machine is bloody loud, so...
Okay. Oh, that one didn't work out very well. Bloody hell. This wood is really soft. Oh shit! Forgot about them.
G'day, Mike. How are you? No, I've never heard of a bloke called photonic induction. Mike's asked, are you guys familiar with a YouTuber called photonic?
Photonic induction.
Yeah.
Yeah, weird word. A couple of these to trim up.
Oh, yeah.
Not even resin, it's glue. Glue and paper flowers and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Can you see
G'day,
the
Chris.
flower? How you going, Chris? Can you see the flower in that? The orange one?
Yeah. Yeah.
These are, anyone in the chat is wondering, this is Gorilla Glue and just a ring mold that I bought ages ago. And just like crap that I had lying around, I chucked in it. Just paper flowers. Basically confetti, really, if anything. This one's glow in the dark. That colour in there. So you can shine the way.
Jesus, he blows a 5,000 amp fuse. Whoa. Oh, g'day, Mark. How are you?
Hey, Mark. How are you, pal? Hey, Chris. Mike.
How you going, mate? So I just got to trim the corners up on this, just sand them a little bit, and it's basically pretty much done. Nothing much really to do with them, but something a little bit extra I can sell at the markets.
Yeah. Well, take along a range.
Hey?
Take along a range of stuff.
Yeah, I am. I've got some crystals that I've grown, and a couple other things that I've made over the years and stuff. Just everything that I've made over the years. I know it's not going to sell. I'll attempt to sell it, and if I don't sell it, it all goes into one drawer and stays there. so it's easy.
No.
No,
That's
you
the
just
problem.
try to sell it someplace else, and
That's right. Some things will sell in some places, and some things won't.
Yeah. I haven't done any markets. I've been lazy when it comes to looking for markets and stuff. That's why I contacted this place called H58, I think they are. Company here that does markets around Adelaide. So better get some. The one that I'm particularly interested in Adelaide is actually at the old Adelaide Jail. They don't have any wood turners at the moment.
Oh, yeah.
That might hopefully be changing, because they sent me a registration form.
Just remember this little saying.
Yep.
Aim high, expect nothing,
Yep.
and be happy with what you get.
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty much what I'm expecting from the boot sale, to be honest. I'm not expecting to make a sale, and it doesn't really bother me if I don't.
Mark says, check out the legs, Blair. Man after my own heart.
Better not let hear you miss it. You better not let your missus hear you talk like that, Mark. I'm not sure, Mike. I asked him if he was turning anything and didn't really get a definite answer, to be honest. But oh, look, I reckon he's making a spinning top. That'll be my guess, anyway. So I got this next. Grapevine. Oh, I don't know if I'd call it talent. I might call it skill, but maybe not talent.
Yeah, that's quite true, Mark. Somebody asked me to mark it once. Oh, how long did it take you to make this? I said, about 35 years.
What's going on there, buddy? Having a good sing out there.
Yeah, noisy shit.
It's a juvenile.
Oh, well, they know everything.
They do.
Yeah, it's true, Mark. It doesn't hurt that it's like 90 degrees in my garage. So, yeah.
Nice shorts. Sorry.
Oh, yeah, check these babies out.
Couldn't figure out what colour.
Looks like they got in the way of an airbrush experiment.
I was going to say tie-dye.
They're
Gone
comfy.
wrong.
Mike, I'm making a mushroom.
That was close. I said turning a top, spinning top.
No, I think I'm gonna turn a whole bunch of mushrooms because those are relatively inexpensive, and maybe I'll put them at like $5 a piece or something like that.
Hey,
$10.
Robbo. Sorry, Blair, but I've got a good idea for you to make some money. Have you got that that bag handle handy, Robbo?
I don't know. Wait on. I think it's outside. I'll go and get it.
All right, thanks. This thing that Robbo's made, it's actually quite interesting. It's just to hold. You put the handles of a bag. He's got made little recesses in either end of the piece of wood, and you put the handles on it, and then you use the middle bit to grab hold of it and lift it. It's like a 10-centimeter piece of wood, basically. Maybe a little bit wider, depending on how wide your hands are, obviously. But yeah, it's a good little item to knock out and make some money out of, I think.
Yeah, I'd like to see it.
There.
So Blair, you just get the handles for the bags and you put them on either end of the
Yeah,
and then you grab the middle bit.
I get it.
Got to be the width of your hand.
Yeah.
And the bags stay, and
Yeah, you don't cut through your fingers. Plus, you can put 3 or 4 bags on them as well if you want to. And they're handy for string bags or any of those now. I don't know what it's like in America, but we're getting rid of plastic bags here, so a lot of people are using string bags and the nylon bags and things. I've sold hundreds of them.
yeah, we still have like the plastic bags. In California, they charge you for them.
Yeah, they do here too.
But yeah, if we could get away from them, heck yeah. But the thing is too, the bags are recyclable though. They are made from HDPE too, so you can knock them down and redo them.
Yeah, we got these bags here. It's got like a coloured handle on it and stuff. That's how we know it's the newer plastic bags and stuff. That's what all our bags are now, like that. Unless they're a fabric one like this one at the back here.
Yeah,
But see, even those cloth ones there, if you've got a load of groceries in them, the handles crushed down to like knife edges.
Yeah, they get bloody heavy.
But Robbo, that's a brilliant idea. Mark hit it on the head.
Yeah.
And people tend to buy on the cheaper end of the scale. Like we used to sell those. We used to sell those for $5, and we couldn't keep up with them. Good day, Effie.
Fine, right?
Yeah, just fine.
How you going,
It was
Effie?
We always had offcuts of balustrade, and I didn't know what to do with it, so I came up with that idea. I don't know where I got the idea from, but I probably got it off somebody else. But there's only about 3 or 4 minutes work in doing that.
I was going to say that's like a 2-minute turn.
Yep.
For Robbo, anyway.
And funnily enough, the folk art painters love them because they can paint them up to what they want.
I was going to nick off inside for a sec.
Okay. Hello, Effie. Okay, I'm going to jump back on here and mute.
That's Mike, Effie, formerly Midnight Joker. What sort of tools, Mike?
Yeah, that's my worst fear, actually, is finding something that I like at the car boot sale and walking up with one of my pieces and going, do you want to do a swap?
Is he out stirring up those dogs again, is he, Jay?
Yep.
Effie's put a link in there.
What for?
Just checking it out, Effie.
Who's that for?
That's Effie's channel
Oh, okay.
where she does some fairy gardens and everything.
Yep, yeah, I've been there to look.
Yeah, I've been there to look before too. All right, good night, Mark, or good morning for you. I know it's about 3 o'clock in the morning for you.
See you, Mark. Thanks for dropping in, bud.
See you, Mark. Don't forget to hit the like button.
A chain puller, is that a wire strainer or g'day, Bob? Dr. Bob must be in the background there somewhere, Joe.
How you going, Bob?
Jail put it in for you if you like.
What's that?
Effie wishes I wish I could get yours, Robbo.
What?
I think she's meaning a link to my site. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I'm assuming so.
Hey,
Because I
Bob.
don't work through YouTube.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Thanks, Mike.
Well,
Mike bought some parallel clamps, antique mortise gauges, huge tin tips, a chain puller. You had to Google it to find out what it was. Some clamp heads and much more I can't think of. And I thought it might have been a fence strainer, but he said it's to pull and hold a chain when you install a split link.
oh yeah.
There you go, Effie. I've actually got 2 channels, but because YouTube stuffed up one.
That's Robbo's instructional channel, I think. Yeah, it's got 48 videos on that one. So if you find another one that's Robbo Robinson, it's the one he did lives on. I don't know why, but YouTube decided he needed 2 accounts. But how you been today, Bob?
Well, pretty good. Cutting down timber today.
Oh yeah.
Got
Oh
some,
yeah.
got
Walnut.
this old oak.
Yep. I think you've got an American admirer there, Robbo.
Yeah. He goes, I'll only give you nightmares, Effie, I tell you, if you listen to me while you're asleep.
Subliminal messages, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is, as I say, I have people that leave me stuff all the time, and this is what I got today. It arrived last night. I got up this morning and found that in the yard along with a note saying, "Thank you for what you gave me." not signed. It's all walnuts.
Wow.
Very nice.
I don't see any nuts.
It's black walnut. It's beautiful.
Does it taste nice?
I don't necessarily eat black walnut, but
I'm just talking about nuts in general.
oh,
Don't worry about this nut.
and I just really enjoy the fact that I have got a bandsaw that can handle it.
Oh, yeah, yeah. No one likes a bragger.
It's a full 2 horsepower motor on it.
Yeah.
So I spent the day cutting it up. I had to get some help lifting some up there. It was so heavy.
Yeah, I
But-
bet.
Well, I wanted to get it cut, get the bark off of it, and get it cut, so I could actually get it coated and put away.
Yep. Are you going to turn some on my live one day?
Yeah, I've got another gadget for my lathe. I'm testing out too.
Yeah. So, can I just ask? I'll try and ask this the easiest way I can. Is there any way that I can make up the system that you use for hollowing, that the big bar and stuff that goes up and holds the tool in there? Is there any way I could make that myself? Just out of some bars and bolts and stuff?
Well, there's several types of hollowing. The one I have can go really deep. There's a lot of inexpensive ones that you can make. I've got some drawings of some.
Yep.
And if I can remember tomorrow, I'll set up the one I have and give you a bunch of close-up pictures.
All right. Thank you. So I'm expecting to do a fair bit of hollowing when the other lathe gets here.
Yeah, and I did find that Carter does sell and has a person or a company that resells their products. So
yep.
I'll see if I can't talk to their marketing person. I know that helped me out and see what we can do about maybe getting something for you, but I can't promise anything. I'll give a call and see.
Yeah, be all right. Thanks. Most probably the first thing I should invest in is a bowl gouge, but is me thinking about other bloody tools, you know. If I can afford it this pay, I'm going to send Graham a message, a guy in South Australia that used to own a lathe shop. Robbo knows what I'm talking about. I'll send him a message and see if he's got any bowl gouges left.
So with turning magic mushrooms?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks like it.
As soon as I put that on there,
Got the magic sauce.
Just don't lick it. Don't boil it in tea. You'll be right.
What do you know about boiling mushrooms and licking? Innocent young man.
Effie,
To answer your question, Effie, Blair is in Utah, and yes, he is married. I live in Australia, and yes, I've been married for 40 years, so. Now, Bob's single,
Yeah, Bob's single. Go chase him up. He can't run very fast, so you're lucky there, Effie. and he lives in a court, so you can chase him around the court and around the court and around the court. You can court him. Did you like
Yeah,
that one,
because
Bob?
I still can't run very fast.
Yeah.
And you'd have to be a fool to run from a good-looking woman.
Did you see that, Bob? She's asking if you need another wife. I'm not sure if he's had one yet, Effie. So you better come over here quick. Go over there quick. Pretty sure he said his brother was a what? A priest or something like that. Or
A minister. Yeah,
There you go.
Methodist minister.
there you go. He can marry you. How's that, Effie? He even brings a minister with him. That's pretty cool, eh?
All I need's a house with a nice sized shed for a lathe.
And you'll never see him
Something.
again. And good internet.
Definitely good internet.
Oh, I don't mind paying for good internet as long as it's available.
Yeah.
I splurge at that.
Well, I'm paying $100 a month for 100 megasecond.
All right, Mike. Yeah, I was looking. That's fairly easily made, that one, actually. If you've got any metalworking skills, and I know you do have. If you have a look on Woodturning Australia, Woodturners of Australia on Facebook, there's a bloke there called Scotty Highlander that built one. He's got all the pictures up of it.
Has he got them anywhere else?
Sorry?
Has he got them anywhere else?
No.
I won't be seeing them then.
Well, there's basically two systems that are out there. If you're doing a deep hollowing, you have to have, some of the fundamentals is you need to have a solid bar. Now, it doesn't have to be round stock because it's not going to twist and turn.
Yep.
Because it's got to be captured. So one system is a flat bar, a long one. And for a beginner like what you're doing, one in the lathe that you have and are getting is the fact that you need to have some way of anchoring or holding the bar down from vibrating. Now, if you're really going deep, then you some sort of rig that keeps it from vibrating.
Yep.
But if you have a solid bar that you're using, there's a couple of techniques of how to hold the bar so you can actually do your work. But like any turning, you stabilize with one arm and you control with the other arm.
Yep. What are you doing, Robbo?
Oh, the camera's flying up.
Just maybe refresh your browser.
No, it's got a loose connection in there where the USB plugs into it.
Oh yeah.
Now, what I got today was the latest in gadget to go with the lathe-mounted auxiliary system. It mounts on the lathe bed opposite where you're standing, and it is a track system that you can. Well, right now they have a bowl depth gauge. They've got a big connection for a dust collection system, and they
Good night,
also
Joy.
have lights that you can put on it and move around.
Oh yeah. How you going, Joy?
Hey, Joy. Welcome to the bunch of fun-loving criminals here.
Reprobates and no gooders.
Yep. Now, is that your lovely other half's wood burning system?
No, it's Robbo's.
Are you calling Robbo not lovely? Is that it?
I'm offended.
I didn't say that. That only came out of your mouth, Blair.
He's your other half.
What do they normally say? Brother from another mother.
That's it.
Yep. It has to be true. It's in the movies. So, Blair, what are you turning?
So it's a mushroom, and it's a magic
Okay.
mushroom.
Oh,
And I don't know if you guys can see this or not.
They're meant to have gold tops, Blair.
Oh,
It's
Hang on a sec.
not showing up. Well, it's
Oh, yeah.
not
I can
bad.
see that. You got a glitter or something, mica or something on it, hey?
It's. Oops. There we go.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
can see the colour in that.
It's that stuff,
Okay.
and it makes it all nice and colorful, sparkly, and it comes out just brilliant. It's beautiful.
Yeah, it's not bad looking actually. Looks like you've swiped it through a rainbow.
There you go. A unicorn ate
makes
it and shat it out.
That's it. You got unicorn shit.
God. You buggers are sounding like artists. It's time to leave this, I think.
Drop the mic. Drop the mic and leave.
I'll be doing that in about 10 minutes. Getting close to lunch. Now, that's a good shot of the shorts and the legs and the feet.
Perfect little slot there for the toe to fall in between the toes. Sorry, I can't help myself.
is that the new Utah-style camel?
Yeah, something like that. These are specialists that just kind of reached out and slapped me and said, "Yep, that's for Blair."
Did they slap you on the bum?
That says a lot about your personality.
What was that, Blair?
I can't tell you that. That would be porno.
Yeah, you can't bring his part-time jobs into the deal.
He's a webcam star, is he? Sorry, I just downgraded the whole conversation then, didn't I?
Hey, Joy, I'm not sure what opal dust is, but that sounds pretty cool.
Oh,
It's
opal
mostly,
dust.
Mica or something.
Isn't opal mining like huge in Australia?
Yes.
Yeah.
I love opals.
You can go to the mines and you scrummage through the dirt they dig up.
Tailings.
Yeah, and get really tiny bits of opals, that they couldn't be bothered with. I think Cade does that with the amethyst mine that's near his house.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
See, in Utah, we have something that's called Kennecott Mine, which is I think it's still the largest open pit copper mine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And, 15 years ago, you used to be able to go through the tailings and all that, and you'd find gold. And they just didn't care. And then they figured out, oh, we're losing money. So they don't let us do that anymore.
Yeah.
They still have the tours.
I'm not sure. They had a big landslide in there, and I'm not sure. And this was, maybe 5 years ago. But yeah, I've been on a tour. It's pretty cool.
Yeah,
Just to go,
I toured it probably in 70, 60, 70, 71.
Yeah.
just to answer Mike's question, Mike, if you go in, just put in a search Navajo wedding bowls, and you'll find heaps of images there for them. And yeah, what they're finding with the tailings now, they're doing that in Australia with the old gold mines, is that they've got so much better extraction equipment now that they're actually getting good yields out of a lot of the old tailings. So and that's why they're closing off tourists to go through them now.
Is that a homemade parting knife?
It looks like a Robert Sorby one.
Oh,
Their thin parting tool for doing boxes, it is. But a power hacksaw blade works as well.
I just wondered because I've got one that I got years ago, and I had someone tell me about the trick of cutting the bottom part of the blade back.
Yep.
And it really helps. So I've had many a discussion over what angle it should be, but it works.
Doesn't matter as long as it's a negative rake. That's all that matters.
Yeah, that's what I tell people. But some people read something and then they insist that that's what was handed down on a tablet. So that's what you do. So, Blair's Magic Mushroom Factory.
Yeah, he'll start smoking them soon.
He's got the right shorts on for it.
Say that again.
You'll have to grow.
You
You
got
have
the
to grow
right
your hair.
shorts.
You'll have to grow your hair a bit longer though.
Yeah. You got the right shorts for it.
Chuck Key.
You saw nothing? I was actually checking out my hand. I burnt my hand.
Oh, on what?
on
Taking
that
it.
squirrel. Just right
On
there.
what?
On this. There was
Oh.
a lot of friction on there. I think I need to sharpen it a little bit, I think.
Sounds like it.
Ow. All right, moving on. Next.
Go and put your hand in the freezer.
I like that, how you bottom it out and then bring it out a fraction.
Yeah, I don't like to keep it all the way to the back.
No, it's dangerous. And you can do it that way for years, your whole life, and swear it's perfectly all right. But somewhere in the middle, it's going to catch and it's going to pull out of there, and it's going to be quite a snap, and it'll throw it across the room.
So this should be interesting. This is a glue up. You've got a little purple heart and some ebony. And I used some Star Bond on it. And let's see what we can do with that. Maybe we'll turn it into a pen. Kidding, Robbo. Kidding.
Why don't you make
You integrated the wood.
make a bag handle?
You're from Utah and you believe in integration?
All right, gentlemen and ladies, I'm sorry, lunchtime. I've got to go. I shall catch you tomorrow.
Enjoy your lunch.
Thanks for coming in.
All right, see you later.
Take it easy.
Yeah, I noticed that. Robo signs out and you bring the carbides in.
That's called playing it safe.
Yep.
You know, I love turning Purple Heart, but it stinks.
Yeah.
Face mask.
But at least you know it's real Purple Heart.
Hey,
There
Chris.
was a period a couple of years ago where people were using other wood and dyeing it in a pressure pot so it give it the same color.
Oh, that was grapevine, Mike. And also too, Chris, when you over time, just keep an eye on the Velcro on those masks, because if they get dust in them and they get clogged up, the dust gets clogged up. The Velcro doesn't work anymore. So. And They work good. Dr. Bob suggested to try washing those charcoal filters. I haven't yet, but you could give that a try, Chris. That would save on having to buy them all the time.
Well, one thing I have also used before you get them wet is to get an air hose with a decent pressure, 80, 90 pounds, and blow everything out backwards.
Yep.
And I've also used a big shop vac that I have, and I use that on some things. But what I do for that is I actually, as long as it's a sturdy fabric, I'll use the full suction of it and go over the filter.
Yeah. Oh, that's what these carbon filters are pretty strong. I reckon they could handle that.
Yeah.
It's turning so fast it just looks like you're turning purple art. Come on, buddy.
If you keep that up, you're liable to end up getting in trouble for pornography.
Not listening, eh, boy? Don't stop.
Well, if he gets a piece of sandpaper and starts lovingly sanding it, that would probably tip it over the edge.
What are you talking about?
Trying to figure out pornography wood turning. Two more ready for you to sign.
Sorry?
Two more ready for you to sign.
I've done this one.
Uh-huh.
Just I've oiled it so I could let it sit somewhere for 24 hours.
Well, before you sell any of them, make sure you get pictures of each one.
Yeah, I got videos.
Well, you want something that you can throw up on Facebook or something like that, or show other people this is what I've done. If they ask, can you make me something, you could pull your camera out and show them a dozen or two that you've made.
Yeah. Yeah, I could do that. Also, another thing you can do, Chris, I'll show you with mine. Are yours, are your vents, whoops, I'll put it on the bigger screen so you can see it a bit better. That's come up nice, Blair. Looks good with those two colours. Yours look like that, Chris? Mine, besides being dusty like mine are, but because you can they unlock, because obviously you've got to lock them in to set the filter in there anyway. So these come apart so you can clean them. All right, there's no need to chuck them out, like unless you break the clip on them.
Is that a washable mask?
Yeah.
Good.
I was going to say, Chris, that video you did earlier today, that was good. Good information. Nice video.
See, Chris, comes out, and then you just stick your finger in from behind, and this plastic bit pops out, and you can clean all of that in there. It's got a little ridge there that hole sits in, so it doesn't move around. It's pretty straightforward, really. It's unnecessary to go and buy new ones every time they get dirty. Oh, I've had this one for well over a year, and the only thing I've had to replace is the carbon filter on the inside.
You blow it out with an air compressor. Well, you don't have a compressor.
Yeah, I've got my lungs and a bit of metho and a rag. And also too, Chris, that bit that goes around the nose, you want to see the company if they make them with a metal bit on the top. My wife's has got plastic on it, and this bit here, where it braces onto the mask, it come off, and there was no way of replacing it. And so just be wary of that bit there, Chris. All right. I much prefer metal, because plastic sometimes has a memory. and wants to go back to where it was set, you know.
Yeah, and plastic can dry out and become brittle.
Yep. Also depends on how much you're willing to spend on masks too. I think my wife paid a whole like $5 for that, and I got 10 carbon filters with it. So, and that was from AliExpress. Given it takes a little bit longer to get to you, but damn sight cheaper. Oh, okay. Oh, that'll be better.
Just wait for Amazon days. You'll be surprised at the stuff that is coming up for to be dirt cheap for both days. I know I've tucked 100 away for some stuff that I would like just for that. I wish it was closer to a payday, but I understand the reason that they put it towards the end of the month, because some people have actually not thought of what they're doing and end up spending food money and
Yep.
rent money and stuff like that ahead of it, because the prices on Amazon days are really amazing.
Yeah, I never seem to have any money when they do them, so I forget to look, to be honest.
That's why I set it aside. And the Prime members are getting all this stuff ahead of time. I needed some hemostats for being able to hold some wires together while I solder them and some other small stuff. And they were normally $10 for two. They were locking scissor hemostats. And I got two as pre-prime for $5, including shipping.
Yeah.
And they're really great. I got them yesterday, and I was using them today for some experimentation on lighting.
Oh, I see the adverts for those cheap Tuesday, it's called here, but I never remember, or like I said, just never have the money when the time comes around. So.
Yeah. Well, Amazon Days happen only once a year. It celebrates their opening. And the place you can really make a killing is to type the word warehouse and a space, and then what you're looking for. And it will simply look in their warehouse, which is the certified returned items that people have returned. And their prices are sometimes half, if not 2/3 less than the new item, and most of them come with full warranty anyway.
Yep. So I'm going to knock it on the head in a minute. I've had my my lunchtime knock on the window.
Is that a camera problem or whatever? The heating on your wood burner is pink?
The glare that was coming off of it.
It looks pink.
Oh, that must be just the camera.
Okay, because I know it should be red. Between orange and red.
No, you can't see it at all.
No. You can see it better when it's against your shirt, which it was while you were using it.
Yeah. Yeah, it's got a weird color too, doesn't it?
Yeah.
It might be the metal.
Well, it'd have to be certain when metals heat. You can tell the temperature often by the color, but if it's an alloy, you never know what color it's going to be.
Yeah, it's nichrome or something like that. It's called nichrome or something.
Right. That's what they make most of the wood burnings out of nichrome wire. Yeah, I've got a couple years ago. I got a beautiful double-handled wood burner set with 20 different tips,
Yep.
and that was a gift from an anonymous gift from a person that I had made an urn for, and it took 5.5 months to get to me.
Bloody hell. Because of COVID.
Well, all of it, they had it all packaged up, and then it was given to the local Veterans of Foreign Wars post that gave them the urn of which I had made, and this was out west. It was in Montana, and I tell people to the VFW that it's an anonymous thing.
Yeah.
I was doing it because I think they ought to have something instead of a cardboard box idea.
Yes.
Yes.
And urns can get very expensive, and 90% of them are made in China, and the price keeps going up and up now.
And most of them made with a CNC thing too.
Yeah, they are.
Okay, gentlemen, I'm going to step out. It's still
Yep.
95 degrees in my garage, and I'm just sweating.
Yep. All right. I'm going to knock it on the head now. My dinner's sitting there getting cold. So.
Well, we'll see you tomorrow.
All right,
guys.
Appreciate everyone coming in. Take it easy. Enjoy the rest of the night.
See Effie, CJ, Bob,
Have a good day tomorrow, you guys.
you too. Have a good day. Oh, we're doing our day today.
Yeah. Yep. It's going to be cold and raining, all right?
Somehow I don't believe that. I think it's going to be 104 again.
All right. I'm buggering off now.
All right, bye.
All right.
See you
Bye.
later.